Hi, and welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today you are going to be painting your paper mache boot or sneaker that we made last time. As you see, now it's hard because we let it dry, and now it's hard and solid, and we can use it to put things in. The only thing that we need to do is decorate it, and we're going to be decorating it. Now, we're also going to be looking at some of las fallas from Valencia, so you can see how nicely they are painted. And we are going to paint our sneaker like that, very nicely. So you could almost, well, you'll see that it's a sculpture, but we'll make it look like a real sneaker. Okay, so let's do it. The first thing all we need to do is get our things right on the table so we could begin. So let's do it. Okay, today you're gonna need several materials, all right? You're gonna need a piece of newspaper to put under the shoe so you will not get the table dirty, okay? You need some yarn for the end, you need some scissors, and you need a tray to put your paint on. Grab like around 4 different types of paints. Today I put some black because I'm gonna make the sole black, and then I'm gonna make the rest of the shoe in these 3 colors, okay? A cup of water, a paintbrush, and that's about it, okay? So today we're also going to look at some of las fallas, as you see here, from Valencia, where the faces are very smooth. They make dolls and animals that look almost realistic, cartoony and realistic. And what they do is it's a party where at the end of the festivity all of them are burned, and they burn really well because they're made of paper, like we did this one right here. They're made just like this. The only thing is that they put more layers, and they have beautiful, fantastic artists, incredible artists that go, and they're usually anonymous. They're not, we don't know their names, but there's a group of artists that go and they paint las fallas and they make them look really smooth and really, really beautiful. And there's also contests to see which one is the most beautiful one in the festivity, and then they celebrate and they burn everything up. So it's just like that, and then spring begins and the new year begins and everything begins anew. Okay, all nature begins anew. That's what las fallas is all about. So today we're not gonna burn our shoe. We're going to actually give it to somebody as a present because we have made it just to make sure that we learn how to do a paper mache process, okay? Then paper mache is also used to make face masks, and it's made to make other types of sculptures. And all I wanted you guys to do was to learn how to make this. And in case you want to make something else, you could research it, and then you could make something that is even bigger. Okay? So let's get started painting our shoe. So the first thing that we're gonna do today is take a marker, and we are going to mark where we are going to paint. I'm gonna make it into a sneaker, and I'm gonna put the shoelace right on top so we could have a shoelace here. We're gonna make that out of yarn, okay? So the first thing that I'm gonna do is draw down here the bottom part of the sneaker. As you see, my sneaker store right back here, sneakers have a sole, and the sole is the bottom of that shoe, of that sneaker. So we're gonna make that one color. So I'm gonna draw all around so we could paint, as you see, all around the sole, okay? And now what I'm gonna do is I am going to paint here, like where the top of the sneaker has the lace, okay? So I'm gonna make it here another color, just to around here, just like that, as you see at the top, okay? And now I am going to make this front here another color, just to make it fun, just to make it colorful and fun, you see? So I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. So let's begin painting the sole with the black, okay? Let's do it, just watch. Okay, and now I am done, see, painting all around the sneaker. I'm gonna put it down. I didn't paint the bottom of the sneaker because I don't want it to get stuck with the newspaper. I just want to paint with a lot of paint all around so it stays really, really well. But I don't want to paint the bottom so it doesn't get stuck. So don't do that, okay? Don't paint the bottom. Now I'm going to paint the front of the shoe. Just clean your brush. Dry it if you want. I'm not going to dry mine. I'm just going to put the water out like this. And I think I'm going to use yellow. Yeah. Now I'm going to make the rest of the sneaker in red. You guys could design your sneaker whatever color you want, really. I'm making it like this because I thought it would come out nice. But you could do whatever color you want, okay? Now here I'm going way beyond my design, but it's okay. I mean, you could just, as you're painting, if you need to do that, if you need to make it a little bit different, that's fine. I actually did not design this little white line all around, but I think it looks really cool, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? And then on the inside, I think I'm gonna paint a little bit here. Like that. What do you think? It looks better finished like this when you finish the edge off a little bit, okay? And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take the purple paint and I am just going to put purple right here at the top, okay? Because that's where I'm going to put the shoelaces later on. So here we go. Purple paint. And dry that off a little bit there on the newspaper. Here we go. So let's just watch me do it quickly, okay guys? Okay, and to finish it off, I'm going to paint a little bit right here at the top and in the inside also, just like this, to make it look even and finished. Okay, now this is really wet, so what you need to do is just put your name at the bottom, okay? And it's not finished, okay? The shoe is not finished, the sneaker is not finished, but you have to let it dry, because when you let it dry, you are going to be able to put the actual shoelace on it, okay? How do we put the shoelace on it? Well, what you do is you cut a string, more or less the size like this, from the back to the front of the shoe, and you cut it double, just like this, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna make a bow. How do we make a bow? Let me show you. Just like this. You make a hoop. Okay, you have to take the center first. Okay, the center back here, and you make a hoop to one side and you make a hoop to the other side, okay? And then what you do is you cross them like this, okay? And you put that little hoop that you made through the center, through the hole, and you pull evenly. So like that, you have a little bow. Once you have this little bow, like that, with the long legs, what you do, I'm gonna do it on this one right here so you could see it, okay, is that you actually put the bow right here in the front, okay, and then you are going to glue, I'm gonna do it on the newspaper so you could see it, and then I'm gonna show you a picture of the outcome of the shoe so you could see it, all right, because we need to let this dry before we actually put the bow on it. All right, so I'm gonna put the shoe here. And if this was the shoe right here, you're gonna take your glue, you're gonna take some glue, okay? And what you're gonna do is at the top of the shoe, you put a little round circle like this, and then you make a crisscross like that, okay? Crisscross like that, all right? And what you do is you put the bow right on here, and you crisscross your yarn. Just like that on top of the glue. You see? You put it on top of the glue, you crisscross it like that, and you crisscross it again. Now, it's too long, so what do? You just cut it. Okay, so it's just right. You cut here, and you cut here. See? And that will be that. So you have your bow, and you have your crisscross. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed making this process of paper mache. We have made the bow here, so you learn how to do it, because you need to let your shoe, your sneaker, dry before you actually put the yarn bow on it, okay? Or buttons for that matter. If you want to put buttons, you could put buttons. So I hope you enjoyed making paper mache. I hope you liked the whole entire process. You could make more things. You could make little cats, you could make balls of paper mache, then put little ears on it, make little creatures. You could make many things. But for now, what we wanted to make was just learn how to make a sneaker, a shoe, so you could give it to somebody as a present, so you could enjoy it, so you could keep it for yourself, okay? So, I will see you next week with another great project. I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope you're good. And remember, creative minds build a better future. Have a wonderful week, guys. Bye-bye.